I want to tell you about is how to make simple machines basically from nothing. So I'm close to the city because mobs cannot spawn in the city, it's turned off, and if mobs go into the city, they disappear after 5 seconds. So I should be able to back up into the city if I get attacked. So I've spawned all this stuff because once I build all these machines, I don't need these anymore. I have much more advanced machines. I'm just going to throw them away. But you should have something like this as far as resources, and you'll see what we need. So first, obviously, we're going to start out with a crafting bench. Let's make us up some wood here. Let's try to do this as quick as possible. And crafting bench. Let's get that sucker put down. This is going to be from pretty much from nothing all the way up. Let's get ourselves a chest just in case we need it. I'm not sure if we're going to. And we're also going to make, oops, that's not where we make it. We're going to make a furnace because we have ores and we need whatever is in those ores. So we've got a furnace now. So first thing I'm going to do is start burning up some of this iron because you need machine blocks to, let's see, I need 8 machine blocks. First thing I want to make is a macerator. The macerator will turn each of these iron ores into 2 dusts, which will get me 2 iron bars. Right now I only get 1 iron bar each out of these, so I'm losing a lot of materials by using this furnace instead of using a macerator first. So I'll be right back once those cook up. Okay, so we've got our iron bars now, and so what we can do with that, wow, I can't get out of this, okay, is we're going to make, we need a machine block, right? Machine block is simply, I don't think this is going to work. Nope, iron furnace. Oh, cool. We're going to need one of those anyway. Let's make, no, we don't need that yet. We have to cook these again to make refined iron. Refined iron is what's going to get us the iron we need for a machine block. So I'll be back when these cook up as well. So now we've got a refined iron, so we've cooked that iron basically twice. Now we can make our machine block with it. Almost all the machines start out with machine blocks, and the macerator is no different. So we just go macerator and look at what this thing needs. We need an electronic circuit. Okay, we've got everything else we need. Now what do we need here? Refined iron and some of these copper cables. How do you make a copper cable? Well, there are a lot of different recipes. I like this because you can make just enough amount that you need. So we need to put copper side by side to make some insulated copper. Let's get the copper wire first. So to make, well, we're gonna have to burn up some of our ore here, and we needed exactly 6. So we need 3 ores. We don't want to waste any of this stuff. Remember, because we want to, what we really want to do is grind this up with a macerator, so we don't want to cook too many of these ores. We're also going to need to make, let's see, what do we want? A macerator. So we're also going to need 1 more piece of refined iron. We already have the redstone. That should get us the electronic circuit. So that means when these are done, I'm going to have to do 1 more iron. So this stuff is not that hard to get. Your first iron you might want to make a sword out of, just so you can fight and stuff when you're trying to mine. Generally don't really want to be making the macerator with the first set of iron that you get, because well, if you don't mind using a stone sword, I like to upgrade to the iron sword as fast as possible just because it helps fight mobs. So we're gonna cook this again. It should cook. There we go. I should get this all the way through with this. So now with this amount of materials, I should be able to make the macerator. Alright, so that's done. Alright. So now we've got, well, first we need to make, also if you have too many machine blocks, you can convert it back into refined iron. So first we're going to create our wiring. This will give us 6 wires, 3 bars, and let's insulate those wires. There. Now we have 6 copper cable. That's with rubber. You get rubber off rubber trees from the resin that you use a tree tap on. To create a tree tap, it's just this recipe. And you right-click with the tree tap on the yellow areas on the rubber trees. You've already seen me do in other videos. So now we've got this. We've got our refined iron and 2 redstone. Now we've got our circuit. We should be able to create the macerator now. Cobble. Bam, macerator. So let's place this baby down. Let's put it, I don't know, right here looks like a good spot. Let's see. Now, how do we run this thing? Oh, it requires electricity. So, I wonder if I can do this. Nope. Can't put coal in there. That means we're going to need a generator. So in order to make a generator, let's see what we need. Generator is the easiest power producer to create in the game. It's very simple, and you're going to be creating a lot of them because a lot of other power generation things require a generator as part of the subcomponents. So we need another machine block, a battery, and a furnace. Well, we already have a furnace. Probably need another furnace though because we don't want to use that furnace up. A battery is going to be, well, it's not letting me do a battery. Let's just do battery then. Why is it doing that? So battery, hold on a second. Okay, so a battery is 10 bars, and then 2 redstone and a copper wire. So we're going to need some tin. We don't have any of that. And let's just make another furnace because we're going to need one anyway. This way it'll help us cook faster. I mean, who cares? It's just cobblestone. It's no big deal. Let's put another one down. So we're going to need some more copper wiring. Let's do 3 of those. And we're going to need another reinforced... we're going to need another machine block, so we might as well get this stuff going. Let's see, that should do it. I'll be back when those cook up. Alright, so we're back, and I've taken liberty to cook some tin up. I figure you guys know how to do that. So I've got all the equipment, all the parts I need now. Let's make the wiring. Let's make that battery first. So we're going to need some more copper, and you're going to need a lot of these copper cables anyway, so you just make a few of them. It's no big deal. So we got copper, redstone. The hardest part of this whole combination to get is the redstone. And oh, we need more of our furnaces. Let's dig one of them up. We're gonna make an electric furnace here pretty soon, so we won't need this. Oh, somewhere my iron bar. Okay, so machine block. Let's see, and a furnace. I think it said right. There we go. Generator. So now we got a generator. I think you can put it right next to it, and it'll power it up. You don't need any wiring just yet. So first, let's put some stuff in here. We're gonna macerate some iron because we need a lot of iron to make some more machine blocks and stuff. So first thing I want to do is double my iron. So you just drop coal in here. You can see it's starting to make power, but it's not going into... It has a little bit of reserve here in the generator, and you can see it building up a little bit here. And I really micromanage my coal, so I'll take all the coal out and drop it in one by one, because it'll fill up and it won't go any further, but you're still burning more coal. So let me give it another piece. Maybe I'll give it an extra piece there. So as you can see, we're macerating right now iron into iron dust. It does take a long time, and there are upgrades. You probably can't hear me. There are upgrades you can get that are much faster than this. Let's just do this. It's fine. That make this process a lot faster. Rotary macerator is much faster than this, but it doesn't matter. Duplicating. See how it's all the way full now? This thing has a little bit of reserve in it as well, but I'm basically losing my power. But really what you want to do is get double the amount of bars out of each ore. That's the whole point. That's the thing you want to do right off the bat. Because the next thing we're going to want to make is going to require, obviously, more iron and stuff. We want an electric furnace. Now that we have electricity, an iron furnace, electric circuit, and 2 redstone, and that's just 8 bars of iron right here. I'm surprised it's not refined iron. So now that we've got that, let's just start cooking it. Let's just get in there and start cooking it. Now, I'd much rather use this electricity because the electric furnace is faster than the regular furnace, but also I can save up this energy in a BatBox, and I'll show you that in a minute. I can generate energy into a battery pack, basically, that'll hold that energy till I start using it, and that way I won't be wasting so much energy. And to me, that's kind of the trifecta of this operation here. There's one more machine I'm going to want to show you. Hopefully we won't run out of time. And because when you burn your resin in a furnace, you put 1 resin in, you get 1 piece of rubber out. But with an extractor, you get, for every 1 resin, you get 3 pieces of rubber. So you really do need that pretty much right off the bat, because resin, this rubber is really hard to come by, and every piece that goes into the copper cable is very tough to get. And sometimes you just have to wait for those rubber trees to grow the resin back. Let's take this out now. Let's do some tin, probably some copper. That's probably what I'm going to start going through more than anything else. Mostly what you need is iron, pretty much right off the bat, but now we've got a very good amount of iron going, so I'm going to switch some of that up, because I know I'm going to need some more copper to make the electric furnace. Once this is 8 bars, I'm just going to turn it right into an iron furnace right away. Just might as well even start using it. Let's see here. Iron furnace. It's a little faster than the regular furnace. Let's put it down here next to our regular furnace. And it takes coal, so let's do some more iron dust here. It's supposed to be faster. I never really used one of these. I went straight to electric furnace. Yeah, that's a lot faster. Got any more? Yep. Got some more dust coming out. Next, I'll probably do a couple pieces of tin for the batteries I'm going to need for the BatBox. Also for that battery, no, I just need a circuit, so I'm not going to need tin right now. So for the circuit, I've got everything I need. I'm going to need 1 piece of refined iron. Let's just get that going right here. Actually, let's take it out of here. We're going to need 1 piece of refined iron. Let's just do all of these for the circuit. Those are melting. What have we got in here? We got nothing going on in here. We still got power left over. All right, let's do a little more iron. Let's just put the whole thing in there. Let's see if we need some more. Yep, we're going to need some more coal in there. So I micromanage it really early on just to make sure I get the most out of my resources. And we might be able to create our circuit right now. Actually, I think we can, so let's do that. It's 1 reinforced iron. The redstone is the hardest. If you go all the way to the bottom, like on level 7 and stuff, you can get... Oh, I'm going to need some more wiring. I don't have enough. You can get redstone pretty easily. I have tons of it now. I don't even need any more. We are going to need some copper, so let's put some copper in there real fast, because I'm going to need to make some more wiring. A little more iron dust coming out, and they were good on power. I might put some tin in there because I do want to make a BatBox and I don't have to wait for it later. But I think I have enough iron. What do we got going here? Okay, well, once I have 3 of those, I'm good. So now I'm just kind of wasting. Let's just put these in there. I don't want to waste, because coal is kind of tough to come by too when you first start. So let's do this. Now we can make our wiring and make some more cable. So now I've used 18 cable. It's going to need lots of, let's see, drop some tin in there. Going to need lots of rubber. That's going to be one of the limiting factors right when you start. So again, let's make that circuit. You make circuits a lot too. Most machines do take circuits. What is that electric furnace? Electric furnace takes iron furnace. Okay, so we can build it now. Let's build it. This thing is is not as good. So let's see. We got this. Cool, electric furnace now. All right, so now it's not powered. This is where you're going to need, and this video is going to run a little long, but you need to know this stuff. I guess it's the original few machines you're going to need right off the bat. So to connect that generator, you're going to have to lay more of this copper cabling, and you can just put it right on the bottom, like so. Now all those machines are getting power from whatever's in the generator, and yep, see, it's got power now. But you're going to have a lot more coal in here now, because now you're running 2 machines. Let's cook up some of that iron. Oh, you know what? I have to switch that again, huh? Sound off. Okay. Disconnect, no! Great, now I gotta switch everything again. Damn it. There we go. Alright, not disconnect. Oh, come on, really? Take that coal out of there. It's burning the coal up. I did it again! Damn it! I don't usually do this if you can't tell. Okay. Dang it. Well, you're just gonna have to live with it. Sorry if it's too loud. Do that some more. Okay, let me just walk over here. It has a proximity. It's not... There we go. Okay. Back to game. The sound seems to be a little glitchy on these stupid things. Now, the nice thing about putting it under there is now I can do that and you can't see it. And I don't like, because I don't like to see all that wiring. If I can help it, I don't want to see it. So we're starting to produce some tin, and I'm going to need to get this out of there because I need that tin to make the BatBox. The BatBox is going to help me save that energy that I'm losing when I'm running coal and I have nothing to do with it. That way, I can drop a stack of coal in the generator and just let the BatBox fill up and not have to micromanage it so much. And now I don't need this because I've got the electric furnace. The next thing I'm going to make besides the BatBox is going to be, actually I'll probably want an extractor first. Let's make that first, it's more important. So the extractor again is going to help you with getting more out of your resin. So it needs 4 tree taps. Sorry this video is running long, but this stuff is just required. 4 tree taps, that's 3 buddy. Okay, there's 4. Another circuit. Luckily I've got some of this stuff cooked up. See, once you get on a roll a little bit, oh, I need more, hopefully I'm cooking up some, oh I do, I have it right there actually. Once you get on a roll with your resources, this stuff is pretty fast. You generally don't have to wait too long. So now I've got that. Let's see. Oh, not there, not there. Need one more circuit. Circuit. And these recipes, you get kind of used to them as you create all this crap. Oh, and a machine block, which I happen to have enough. Machine block, circuit, if I remember correctly. This is how it works. If not, it's just reversed on the machine block and the circuit. Yeah, okay. So extractor, this also runs on electricity. So I'm just going to plop it down right here. Now, if you get too many things running, you'll burn out your wire. You don't have to worry about that till you have about 5 machines running, I found. So don't worry about it for this, little bit amount of machines here. But when you start running like 5 machines, that starts to run out. So yeah, it's getting power now. And this thing's running. Now I'm running lots of stuff. I need probably more copper. Oh, not going to be able to do it if I don't get that out of there. And let's cook some more tin. Let's start making batteries. I need a BatBox now. And I'm going to cheat because I'm doing a video. Nobody's online. Doing a how-to. So to make a battery, you need this kind of combination here. Oops, that's not it. You're going to need more wiring. And you need, I think, 3 of these batteries to make the BatBox. So that means I'm going to need... It's a good thing I'm doing some of this copper because I need a bunch of it. One more time, and then I'm going to need to burn some of this down. I think I have plenty of tin, and the BatBox does not require a lot more. I think it requires a generator. No, you know what? Let's just look. BatBox. So the BatBox is going to store energy for me. Okay, no, I only need batteries and a copper cable. So it's a good thing I'm doing. Let's see, that's 4. I'm going to need... Yeah, that should do it, actually. So that's fine. Just let it keep doing that because I'm needing more of it. So now, all right, this thing, oh, you don't see it? Now I'm wasting coal because it's not storing the extra. Let's close this up for now. All right, that doesn't really matter. I'm just making sure. Oh, now I have enough. Okay, let's do it. Let's make this thing. Let's get some more wire. And more of these. Let's make some of those batteries. Let's see. And just stick it like this. And oops. Now careful. I don't need all those. So just save every. Oh, I created one anyway. I must have clicked incorrectly. So if I remember right, it's this, and that. Oh, good. Now I have a BatBox. Now I can save the extra energy. The way I like to do my BatBox. As let's see, it's take this guy out. Now he loses all the extra energy he's got, so you kind of don't want to do that too often. And same thing will happen with your BatBox and stuff if you mess with the energy like that. So the BatBox, the green will intake energy, and the red is the output. There's only one red, so let's find it. I don't know where it is. It's gonna have to dig around and look. Might be underneath. It'd be nice if it is. Nope, it's not. So you need a wrench to turn this thing. So to make a wrench, you're going to need bronze. You're going to need some copper. And let's just look at what you need. Now there are a bunch of different wrenches, so make sure you make the right one. Because if you make the wrong one, you need this one right here. Okay? Not this one. Oh, good, they fixed it in Tekkit 3. There was an additional wrench that did not work. So you need this wrench. And you need bronze bars, bronze dust. You can make it with tin dust and copper dust, okay? So we need tin dust and copper dust. I don't have any tin dust. and now I don't really have any electricity. So it'll burn up what it's got, but I need to make a connection again to my generator for a little bit longer here, because I need a wrench or I'm not going to be able to turn this thing. So let me put some more, let's do some more power generation, and let's do the options again. Back to game. Okay, so remember, I don't want to cook this up. I just want to, I just want the dust, because this dust is going to make me bronze. So I think I just do this, and that could be enough. Why is it doing that? There we go. I can't remember how many I needed, but we do need to cook this stuff. I got bronze dust now. It's cooking up. What's our recipe here? 6, right? Let's see, how many am I making? 4? That's not going to be enough. Take this out. I need to macerate up some more copper. Let's put a couple more in there. Again, I don't have any. Well, you know what? Let's just do this. No, I'm not in recipe mode. You'll have to take my word for it. 1 resin makes 3 rubber. It's pretty nice. Pull that back out. Don't want to waste all my coal. The wrench will allow you to turn the BatBox. Is kind of why you need this wrench. And no, that's not going to be enough. Damn, I should have left it in there. Let's see what we got in here. So we got 4 bronze, but we need 6. Where is the... Oh, bet you the red one's right there, touching the generator, which means it wouldn't even suck in power. See, right now, the generator would be putting power into the BatBox, but it's connected to the red plug, which is the output, and so you're not going to get any energy out of that. So I should not cook it. Let's make some more bronze dust here. We only need 1 set of bronze dust. Threw down some tin. So I generally keep some tin and copper dust around just in case I need these bronze ingots, because you can't make them out of regular ingots. Once you burn it down to ingot, you can't make any more bronze. It's at least for industrial craft. So I either try to keep some ore around or try to keep some dust. So now we can make the wrench. Let's make that wrench. Alright, now we got the wrench. Now we can turn the box. So you right click the box to turn it. You also do that to pick up these machines. Some machines you can pick up like a drill or a pickaxe or whatever, but a lot of the other machines you need to right click it with the wrench to pick it up. If you don't, it'll break it and it'll turn into a machine block. You don't want that. So I'm going to shift right click. Well, actually I want it on the bottom. So if I click here, the output's on top now, but if I shift click, it'll put it on the bottom. There, now it's on the bottom. Let's go look. That means I can, yep, so now I can connect. Oh, I don't have any more cable. I need some more. Let's go make some more cable. And I don't have enough copper. Let's just put a bunch of it in there. And that looks good. Maybe 6 of them. I may have more copper dust. Let's just burn that up. Because I need 3 copper dust. See, you're going to need a lot of this cable. You might as well just continuously make it. You're also going to need tons of rubber, so just keep going. Every time you get a chance, go out and check the rubber trees. But now the BatBox will store power. See how it's not filling up in the generator? It's filling up in the BatBox. It stores up to 40,000 energy. So you don't have to manage it as close. So I've had basically 5 machines connected to this setup you've seen here. 2 macerators, 2 electric furnaces, and this extractor. I can run 4 of these machines at once. If I ran all 5, the machine on the end exploded. So you definitely only want to run up to 4, and it still might explode. Don't just take, oh, Nethervoid said it, it must be true. They're kind of finicky, so it's use at your own risk. Which is kind of fun a little bit. I like that it's a little weird. Now it's not sucking power out yet, but it is sending power to these machines and sending excess power to the BatBox, so it's using up that energy very quickly. I think I'm done, right? Let's put this in a generator, or in the furnace here. It's not getting power. Probably because it's putting it in the BatBox. So, well, there's really nothing I can do about that except turn this off. Let's let the energy go into there. I'm not going to get any probably. I have to probably take this BatBox off. So let me. So take this off. Clicked it. I clicked it a couple times. Now it's sending the power directly to the machines. Ah! At least I was using the wrench. Now be careful. You just saw it here. Be careful with what you click. Oh my god. Luckily, I can put it back down and I'm fine, except I need a dirt block there probably. Wow, I got lucky there, but now I screwed up what I was making here. And now I have to do this again. Jeez, really? Okay, back to game. This is a very, I'll probably break this up into 2 videos, but hey, such is life. So I've got my 3 here, and now I can make some wire again, and now I have some cable I can run along here, so I'm going to break that, and I'm going to put my BatBox down again. So let's just do it like this, I guess. I'll break that later. Put my BatBox down. What the heck is it? And let's see. Nope, it's not connected correctly. I'm going to shift click the top. We gotta be able to see it. Okay, now it should be on the bottom. And I probably shouldn't be digging with my wrench. Okay, now it's on the bottom. It'll work. Now this thing is sending the excess power to the BatBox. And if I connect this, now my BatBox is sending energy to all my machines. Sweet. Now I can just dump tons of coal in here, which I already have. It'll fill up the BatBox. Just be careful. I just put like 10 in here at a time. When the BatBox is getting low, I'll know about it. So now everything is all set up. That's the basic structure. Now, if you wanted this to be nice, you would put this lower, but I don't really care right now. You see, I can't cover it up. Anyway, that's how you make the basic set of machines that you're going to need. And hope you've enjoyed this video, and let me know what you think about any more videos you might need on tutorials on what you're doing in this in Tekkit. I might be able to do it if I know how to do it already. And I'll see you guys next time.